Check this out. Seriously, this is October. Like, look at the snow. It's snowing in October right here in Colorado. Me and Taylor, we stuck here for about 3 days now, but we're gonna try to leave today. And our destination will be Salt Lake City in Utah. So we've been on the road for the past 5 to 6 days now. And the reason we're moving like cross country during the pandemic, it's kind of crazy. The reason I didn't film the trip from Indiana to Colorado, Denver, is because we're super understressed. It's just not going to be a really fun video, you know, when we're talking to you guys, because we had to pack so much stuff into this Penske van, Penske truck, and just finally, you know, we got here, and we're lucky to stay with one of my good friends here, and he let us stay here for free during this winter storm. So we'll try to film something interesting, like on the road to Salt Lake City, just because the scenery is amazing on the west. You know, like me and Taylor, we haven't been able to come to the west often, just totally blown away by the scenery. So I'll try to film some of that. This will be our breakfast slash lunch of the day. It's leftover from yesterday's seafood tofu soup from you know, like Korean food, and this is a seafood kind of pancake. It's actually really good, but it's super strange we eat it as a breakfast. So we found something interesting. So in here, Colorado, they don't really salt the snow road. Could you explain to them?
Yeah, so our friend explained to us that because the sun comes in everywhere, but it comes in from everywhere except for like one side of the buildings, and because the sun is so strong here in Denver, they don't bother salting the streets, because in a few days the sun's just gonna melt all of the ice and snow, which was interesting.
Yeah, super cool fun fact, you know?
Because in Indy, when it snows, it's just
salt truck.
Yeah, lots of salt trucks, because it's so dark there and windy from the Great Lakes. It's never gonna melt on its own, like not for 2 weeks at least, if you don't salt. So the difference in weather was cool.
Yeah. This is our truck after one day of snow in October. It's crazy. Since the COVID cases kind of like skyrocketing in Colorado, so as long as we step in just outside in public, we have to wear masks. But this is ridiculous. Look. Look. It's like 10 inches, 15 inches of snow. The weatherman was right. Right? Dude, the glass is totally frozen. Denver is a great city. It's beautiful, but you know, it has the common problem of every American major city has. The traffic is terrible, you know. Could you explain what Google did to us? We just passed Colorado border into Wyoming.
Yeah, so we just passed into Wyoming out of Colorado, and I guess there's some traffic jams around Cheyenne because of the snowstorm last night and people got snowed in. So Google's bright idea was to reroute us onto a state road. No, it wasn't even a state, it was a county road that hadn't been plowed yet, and we had to be like idiots, actually turned onto it. I drove a few miles before we realized there was no way and had to find a wide enough space on the road to turn around and hope that traffic didn't come. So thanks, Google.
So after the moment of terror, Google Maps kind of called us. We finally arrived in Cheyenne, Wyoming. It's absolutely beautiful state. And we are eating Subway here. I think this truck here, this two hunters here, carried a dead deer in their trunk. That's wild. What's that thing on the deer's head?
Antlers?
Look at how big that is. What's it called?
Antlers.
Jeez. This is Wyoming. Wow. So, change our plans again. We've been stuck in traffic for how long?
It's gotta be at least 2 hours now.
So we might just stay in somewhere. It's a city called Rock Springs.
Yeah, Rock Springs, Wyoming might be where we end up today.
So change our plans. Just look at this traffic. I'll show you. Look at the traffic. This traffic is horrible traffic. It's not moving at all. You know, this is China level. You know, this is just wow. So as you can see, this is the next day. We live in a hotel last night. Can tell them what happened last night? We were stuck in the traffic, and yeah.
So I-80, I guess, they'd shut an entire lane just because they didn't know what to do with the icy roads. I don't know. Anyways, so of course, since it's an interstate, that meant that there was a traffic jam for miles in both directions. And you just had to inch your way out of the jam. And we were basically in that traffic jam for about almost 5 hours. Yeah. And didn't manage to get to Salt Lake the way we wanted to. So
we are at what's the city called?
Laramie. So we're in Laramie right now.
It's a very cool city.
Yeah, it's a cute town.
All about equal rights.
And so yeah, I mean, I'm glad we got to stop in Laramie because it's really cool. But we're gonna have to kind of really truck it to Salt Lake if we want to do the stuff we want to do today. So
yeah, this will be the end of this video. We kind of lied to you. We didn't make it to Salt Lake City, so we're gonna make it to Salt Lake City today. So yeah, just keep watching the next video, I guess.